Hey everyone, welcome back to my workbench. So, my rather boring building up subcomponents has paid off is this is a um, IntelliVision 2 Purist Layout, left-hand stick Purist Layout Ultimate. What does Ultimate mean is these buttons here are actually dedicated. If you look on the keypad on your upper left there, for games like I can have a name, Night Stalker, you can play like this. So you do directional controls, and as always you can see, make this a little bigger. Let's see. It's only 2.5 degrees. Is not a huge angle, by the way. I'm gonna slowly walk my way through. And of course you can see how fast it responds. And of course I use this program to test all of my buttons as well. And this is button 1, 2, and 3. And this is actually my new setup here. You can see I have it's my CRT here, and off here I actually have the setup for the what you're looking at in the glare, which you can't see because it's too darn bright. Is there is a my old 10-inch LCD monitor with a camera pointing at it. So what that does is I can capture basically anything. So my new setup here is kind of cool because I have an 8-port AV switch with a 4-port splitter. So I split to the CRT, the LCD over there, and if I want to, I can do a capture card. But I've seen a lot of systems don't capture very well, so that's why I went old school, and I just I got tap this. You can see that that's just a camera recording the screen right there. But let's do a quick test in a real game. I wish the IntelliVision had a little better debounce with the alas. It is not perfect. There we go. This one seems to be a favorite. I am actually not a huge fan of a left-handed joystick. But that is me. But the nice thing is when you have a dedicated direction for your fire, you can keep running. You can run and gun, man. You don't have to stop. It's usually a limitation would be you would have a case where can't run fast enough. You would actually have to stop and shoot because the way the actual controllers are linked together, the keypad and the joystick share common lines, so you can't do both. So that's why you do a second controller. You see, I didn't have to stop. I just kept running. This is a fun game, though. The AI is surprisingly good for Mr. Robot Deer. Spider's dumb as a post, and the bats aren't very thrilling. The robot, unfortunately, has unlimited ammo, and you don't. You have 6 shots, and you gotta pick up another gun. Okay. But yeah, that's the old purist layout there, and then you can do. The reason my personal favorite is right-handed stick purist layout. The results may vary. I don't know why that looks so blown out right now. It looks great on the screen. I like pinball. I don't know why I'm not getting any sound right now. That's kind of weird. Player keys. And again, you get left, right. And then, of course, this is all the paddles. This is actually really I don't know why you're so blown out, but anyway, you can see it looks much nicer on the CRT. But yeah, it's this controller is done, except for the fact that I need to that's annoying. Why am I not getting any sound? That's annoying. Let's see. Fine, you stay down there. No sound at all. Sublica plugged. I'm gonna pause it just a second. Alright, so I finally figured out my sound. Now I'm working on some felt for that camera setup, so it's a nice, basically make a nice little dark box. Now you can see my reflection. So this guy just needs artwork done. I put the labeling here along the front. Already has little rubber feet. So this is, and this guy are both going to the same patron. So this guy will get wired up shortly. It's actually went through. Where's my light? So I wired up a bunch of connectors right away. So This and this unit will be shipping out in the same box. And you also ordered, I think, a dual stick Atari 5200. So that's coming up soon. So this guy, I'll put the artwork on him shortly. I actually like the, it's a personal preference. I actually prefer the right-handed layout. Is a lot of these games seem to be more directional oriented than buttons. So yeah, this I am wiring up right now. I don't want to give away all my secrets, so I am going to be wiring this off camera. But that's the True 16. This True 16 right-hand stick, Purist Ultimate, and I don't think in this batch. The next batch I'm working on I think it's a right-hand stick arcade layout, 3 buttons, but with the Ultimate. It's a new product, so I had a special request for that. Probably end up being the standard product eventually, but yeah, that's coming down the line too. So this is that guy's gonna get sent out. This guy's gonna get sent out, and I have 2 more standard old school True 16s that are coming right behind this. So it'll probably be in the next night or 2. So I'm gonna get back to work, and happy gaming, everyone. Have a good night.